bedroom, and you're landing in a little space, and we're going to sit down mostly, to be absolutely honest. So I just want you to think about your feet, ground your feet. Have a think about how you're standing. So just tilt the pelvis forwards and tilt the pelvis back for me. Wonderful. That's good. So take in a nice deep breath. Breathe in through the nose. Allow the rib cage to open. And then breathe out. And just allow the diaphragm to slowly lower down. So relax the shoulders, drop them back and down. And draw in this tummy. So pull the belly button towards that spine. Good. And making sure that your feet are just in alignment with your hips and your knees. So the second and third toe all line up together. So if not, just make some adjustments. Either turn the feet in or turn the feet out. And be aware of how you're standing. So are you standing on the outsides of your feet? Or are you standing quite grounded, nice and neutrally? Fabulous. Okay. So now just close your eyes for me. Taking another deep breath through the nose. And hold that for 4. And breathe out for 4. Nice and slowly. Allow the lungs to deflate. Hold that out breath. And breathe in. In for the count of 4. Just place your hands on your ribs. Allow the ribs to lift. Keep that tummy button drawn in. So we're not quite filling up the tummy. We're just allowing the lungs to fill. And now breathe out. Again through the nose. Good. And I want you to just now pop your hands by your side, keeping your eyes closed. I want you to just rock forwards and backwards. Just coming off the heels very slightly. Just rock. Again with those eyes closed. Breathe in. And a nice exhale. And just allow the motion to control you. Wonderful. And now just stop that sway. Okay, taking the left shoulder and bring it up to the ear. Drop the shoulder down. And now the other shoulder, bring it up to the ear. And just lower that shoulder. Bring both shoulders up to the ears. And circle the shoulders backwards. Again, keeping those eyes closed. And again, circle the shoulders backwards. Fabulous. One more time. Good. Breathe in through the nose. Inflate those lungs. And breathe out. Lower the head. So just tilt the head to your left shoulder. And then bring it to the centre. And now the right. And just be aware of how that feels around the neck. And then come back out to the centre. Rotate and look around to your right or your left. So just turning the head so we get some spinal rotation. Then centre. Other side. And centre. You'll place the left hand on the shoulder. Circle the elbow backwards and create some small circles. Just to create a bit of mobility. Some of us might have been working so long over a laptop today, or you might have been stooped over something else. So this is just a good way of waking up this joint and the muscles around it and around the shoulders and the back. Other arm, place the hand on the shoulder, and just feel with your thumb and your fingers any tightness and tension that you have. Circle back. Good, bring both arms all the way up to the top. Just push the shoulders backwards. Good. Now bring the arms down to the sides. Push the arms and palms back. So turn the palms backwards. And then wrap the arms around yourself. Give yourself a big hug. And open. So squeeze the shoulder blades at the back, palms facing front. And give yourself a hug. And open. Good, now just widen those feet. So we have a wider stance. And soften the knees gently. Take the right arm over and lift it over the top. For a lovely stretch. Other side. So we're stretching down our side, which is our obliques, all the way down to our hips. One more. And other side. Good, place the hands on the hips, tilt the pelvis forward and tilt it back. So let's just rock. Again, we soften these. Fabulous. And circle round. So if you place the hands on the ribs, so we're keeping everything above the ribs still, we're just working the hips. Now if you've got hip problems or have hip replacements, please refrain from doing this. Just rock forwards and backwards and side to side, if that's the case. Wonderful. So bring the feet together. Turn the toes out so you create a nice V. Heels together, calves together, thighs together. Wonderful. Shoulders back and down, arms out to the side. Draw in the tummy and then rotate to your left, palms up. And then towards the centre. And then the other side. And then centre. Change the palms, place them down and rotate. And centre, other side. Good, bring the arms down, shoulders back and down. Big circle with the arms going back for 2. Well done. Take a step out, feet facing forwards and lunge down. So create a nice stretch through the inner thigh and then transfer the weight onto the other side. Change over. And again. Good. So now just place the hands on the floor, hold that position, and walk the hands to the other foot. And hold that lunge. And walk back to the centre and back to the other foot. So you should feel a nice stretch through the inner thigh, through the back and through the glutes. Come on to the centre. Place the hands on the floor if you can. Now if you need to bend the knees, bend the knees. Good. Bring yourself down into a sumo squat. So sitting right down. Press the knees out with the elbows. And hold. And then straighten those legs. Now the wider you have them, the easier it is, and the closer you have them, the more difficult it is, and you're going to get a bigger stretch. Good, back down into the sumo squat. And then bring yourself back up. Keep the head down. Good. Roll up nice and slowly. So soften those knees and allow the vertebrae to unwind really slowly. Good, bring the arms up in front and all the way up to the top. Lean back with the back extension. Bring the arms down. Fabulous. Okay, so let's bring ourselves down onto the mat. Or onto the floor or onto the bed, wherever you are. Actually, I'll just take my socks off. Fabulous. Okay. So just seating on the top of your hip bone. Knees nice and neutral, in line with your hips. Feet flat on the floor. And I want you to pop your arms to the front. And now just lean forwards to go through your knees. Lower the chest, lower the head. Come back up to a sitting position, bring the arms up. And again, bring the arms down, lean forward. And up. Circle the arms down by the sides. Good, and hold on to the backs of the thighs. And then just tilt the pelvis forward, lower the chin to the chest. And lower yourself down onto the mat. Good. So with bent knees, feet flat on the floor, taking your right leg, bend it at the knee and place that ankle on top of the opposite knee. Good. So here we're going to stretch the glute. So draw this tummy button towards the back of the mat and keep the hands by the side. This might be quite difficult for some. So what I want you to do is just pop your hand on that knee and push it away from you. Now if that's too easy, you can pop your hands behind your thigh, bring the opposite knee in. And then bring the knee to your chest and give yourself a big stretch. Just hold it there with a count of 4. 3, 2, 1, and then just lower that leg and switch sides. So place the ankle on the knee first, hand on the knee, and push away. Keep the hips and the glutes on the floor, and be mindful of any gap behind that. And for that bigger stretch, lift up the foot, hold behind the thigh, and draw it towards you. Hold and keep breathing. Well done. And release. Good start. Keeping the feet on the floor with bent knees. Come up onto the toes. Place the arms out to the side, so spread them out. And I want you to drop the knees, keep the knees together, and drop the knees towards the floor. Keep looking up at the ceiling. And stop when you can go no further. And just hold it there. Then come back to the top. And then the other side. So we're now just opening up behind the hips at the back. And then come back to the top. Drop the knees again. And this time I want you to bring your trailing arm with you. Bring it over, close both palms together so you're rolling onto the side. Good, now open up that top arm, take it all the way behind you, but leave the knees on the floor, and reach right behind and follow that hand with your eyes. So we're now opening the back even further. Bring the arm back over, follow it with your eyes, close the palms. Open one more time, and also bring the knees back towards centre. Let's go the other side. Drop the knees, follow it with the arm. Close the palms. Then bring the top arm over. Follow it with your head and your eyes, keeping the knees on the floor, and open up. Hold, well done, bring it back across. All the way over, create that rainbow with the hands. Open up. Bring the knees up to the top. Good. So bring the left knee into the chest and the right knee. Just have a rock side to side. Fab, extend the right leg out, holding onto the left knee. And now just switch. Hold the right knee, extend the left leg out. And again, switch. One more time. Good. Bring the knees both into the chest. Give them a hug. So hold onto your shins. And I want you to really roll the back. Now try and bring your knees to the chest. So you're lifting the back with your bottom off the floor. Good. And I want you to roll yourself up into a sitting position. And see if you can hold that without putting your feet on the floor. Good. So let's roll back again. Roll back and up. And hold the balance. So really round that back. Roll back and up. Hold the balance. Well done. Last one. Roll back and up. That's it. Nice straight spine. Fabulous. And if you can, just extend your left leg out. So we create a V with one leg. So this is all about balance and control. Bend my knee. Extend the other leg. Bam. And now release. Just pop the feet on the floor. Hug yourself round your knees. Superb. And turn yourself and face front. Popping your feet into butterfly position. So that's the soles of the feet together. Thanks for joining me on Facebook. Fabulous. And thanks for joining me on Zoom. Cross over the arms. Hold on to the toes. So you're really sitting on that hip bone now. So I want you to take in a big breath. And breathe out and pull yourself forward. So lower the chest. Lower the head. So we're really rounding the back and giving ourselves a nice stretch. Release the hands, bring the head up, bring the chest up. Bring the arms up above your head and circle backwards. Well done. Link the fingers, push forwards. Arms up. And open. And again. Push. Arms up. And open. Fabulous stuff. Placing your left hand on the floor, spread out the fingers, take the right arm over and do a lateral lean. Bring the arm back over and change sides. If you feel you need to stop, that's absolutely fine. Bring the arm over. Good. Now placing one forearm over the other. Keep the soles of the feet together. Sit up nice and tall. Rotate to your left. Or your right. And then towards the centre. Other side. Just drop and relax those shoulders. And then towards the centre. Good. Change. Forearm over forearm. And rotate again one more time each side. You might feel a little bit restricted on one side as opposed to the other. And if you can only turn a small part, that's fine. Good, come back to the centre. Superb. Okay, extend the legs out in the front. Sitting up nice and tall, elongate that spine. Bring the arms to the front, palms facing each other. Point the toes and lean forward. Just reach beyond those toes. Feel the stretch in the back of the hamstring. Generally at the top of the hamstring where it meets the bottom. Bring the arms up, circle them back. Good, and one more time. Arms front, lean forwards. arms up and circle back. Good, so bending the left leg, the right leg. Place the ankle on the outside of the other knee. Grab hold of that knee, wrap it in, and turn away. Lift the chin up slightly. Place the hand behind for stability. And then come back to the centre. Switch legs. Clicky clicky of the knees here. Hold on, wrap round, turn away. Lift the chin. And then come back towards the centre. Fabulous, bring the knees in. Take a big breath, close your eyes. And exhale. Breathe in. Breathe out. Just drop the head forward, allow the head to relax. The neck and shoulders to relax. The whole body to relax. Breathe in. And breathe out. And just open your eyes. Let go of the shins. Roll the shoulders back and down. Circle them back. Good. So let's just link the fingers, push the fingers out in front, lock those elbows out. Give them a little wiggle of a wave. Fabulous stuff. Just give yourself a little pat on the shoulder. So